Drivers are being told to avoid the 8666.
Hi everybody, live time. Just taking in the sun on the terrace. Just go inside now, turn the camera around. There we go, we're live.
Oh, we're live. I didn't realise it was 3 o'clock. Afternoon, kittens. I was just having a sit down, a coffee and a flick through the Woman's Weekly. Who's with us?
Philip.
Which Philip? Our Philip?
Yeah, the copper.
Oh, the copper's knack. Well, I'm not rushing today because it's a really quick bake, so I'm not really going to rush very fast till we've got everybody sort of with us.
Chris Conway.
I'm sick of going over things twice. Hiya, Chris.
Liam.
How are Liam?
Not really Liam Ryland Essex.
Hiya, Liam.
Gary Barlow.
Hi, Gary.
Stuart, Clive. Lynn.
Which Lynn?
Bowen.
Oh, hi, Lynn.
Loads of people coming up that they're watching.
Are you all enjoying the sun? What's everybody doing today?
Afternoon, Dean Ellis.
Hiya, Dean. I've actually just been looking at your photographs about half an hour ago on Facebook of how you set Joey's birthday up. Absolutely lovely. Could you get any more glittery things in your house, by the way? Your whole house is shining like snot on a backyard wall.
Dean Sullivan, Sue Davis.
Hi, Dean. Lovely Dean Sullivan's with us.
Nicola. Hi, Nicola.
Hi, Nick.
Nice to hear your voice earlier when you phoned me.
Who phoned her?
Nicola phoned me.
Oh, did she? What did she phone you for?
Probably prompting me that it was her birthday tomorrow.
Oh.
No, she won't really.
Well, it's not an important birthday, Nicola, so nobody cares. Get over it. And what I've done is I've parcelled you up the new Argos catalogue and I've posted it to you. Because I know you love everything to be from Argos.
She's 49 tomorrow, apparently.
Apparently, she says. I think that's just summers, not winters.
I hope you're both well. That's from Chris Conway. Yeah, we're fine.
Oh, smashing. We're absolutely marvellous. Why don't you sit down for a minute, darling? Because I'm not rushing today. It's
Liam, I've seen that you're in the park.
Really,
the park looks beautiful where you are.
Which Liam's in the park?
The Liam S. I've
Oh,
gone
yeah,
off, you know.
that one. Yeah. Just getting some coffee.
I'm not on coffee. I'm on just a touch of Carling Black Label.
Yeah, just a touch.
Yeah.
How many pints is that you've had today?
Third so far.
Your third. Absolutely. It's absolutely bizarre, it really is, honestly. Have a pub, keep it closed.
Hi, Jason.
And the landlord just drinks. Hiya, Jason. It was nice to see you this afternoon.
Dean Ellis said all white with a highlighter sparkle.
A highlighter sparkle? Fucking hell, I've never seen anything like it. Everything's glittering, even in the dark. It was like, oh.
Afternoon, Charles. How was the secret garden?
Yeah, hiya, Charles. How are you?
I'm pissing my pants, Nicola said.
What are the Argos? This is, if everybody's wondering who this is, our friend Nicola, and she's obsessed by having everything from Argos. If it's not from Argos,
She's not.
She doesn't like it. She's got the head in tacky decorating. It's absolute. It's amazing. Really is. You've never seen anything as cheap in your life. She's gonna kill us when we actually get to see her.
Charles said still red raw, purple and wide open since the Basque 5 days ago.
Oh well, you will be, love. It's shocking. We've got a lovely recipe today, and it's really simple. But last week, I sort of went straight into it, and everybody hadn't arrived, and it's quick. It's quite a quick one, like last week. So I'm keeping an eye on the clock to know my timings, and it's really, really simple, and it's absolutely lovely. Would you stop wafting that while I'm talking? And they're really, really nice cookies. So easy to make.
Hi, Holly.
We're just going to wait till a few of you have arrived till we've got like a decent amount, because last week I had to keep repeating what we were doing.
Well, you do that every week.
With
so.
people arriving late. And David being more interested in pints of Carlsberg.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
People are more interested in me.
Are they? Pints of Carlsberg, yeah. I'm sure.
Good afternoon, Boner to Varda the Dolly O Eeks.
Good afternoon, Rox.
No, that's Graham Norton.
Oh, it's Graham.
Graham Newport, sorry.
Graham Newport. Oh,
I hope you're both well. Thank you.
Bonus to see you, dear.
Thank you so much for your wit and your wisdom during these strange times.
Oh,
full of wit.
Well. Full of wit. Rapier. It's absolutely, it's rapier living in this house. Rapier. I swear to God, honestly. I've changed the kitchen
Gary's
table.
baking today. Gary, you baking the same thing then?
Which Gary?
Gary Barlow.
Are you baking what I'm baking, Gary, or are you in the middle of doing your own baking?
Cheers, David. Cheers, Chris. Hiya, Jackie.
Is that Miss G-Spot?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Jack, shaggy-faced old doer.
Still there, like a humbug waiting to be solved.
It's navy blue. Humbugs are black and white. It's navy blue.
Hi,
I'm gonna
Darren.
be nautical with it being a summer's day.
Darren, I'll contact you later.
Which Darren?
Darren Moore.
Oh, yes. Darren Moore. Darren provides all my feathers and things for my costume. So that's who Darren is. What was I going to say?
Oh, and the jewellery sale on the 30th as well they're doing.
Oh, he's having a jewellery sale on Thursday. I might just have to have a look at that then, Darren, as well. I could do with some earrings and bangles. I don't wear necklaces, but I like bangles and earrings.
No, Nicola.
What's she after?
Nicola saying, take that, Gary Barlow.
Right then.
Take that, the pop group,
Oh,
Gary
no,
Barlow.
I know that. Yeah, but it's not
you didn't
that
get
take,
it.
It's not that take that.
No, but you didn't get the joke,
I
did you?
did. Yeah, I did. It just didn't deem a reply.
Your cabinet looks very sparkly and clean.
Oh,
it was all polished the other day.
I did all the silverware. I have to do the silverware once a month because obviously it's real silver and it goes like tarnishing. So I have to strip it all out, clean it all, put it all back, and it takes hours and I hate it. It's the job I absolutely... No housework job I loathe more than that. So, yeah. Oh, there is.
Charles said, tell Nana I looked at the website on Polary. Is it last week? And I thought of her after having a Vada.
All right, send me the link, Charles.
Polary?
Message of what it was. And I'll have a VADs. So, I did say last week we're going to change the kitchen table to a bigger one.
Hi, Lucy.
Which I've not done, because everybody's saying, did you get a new table? And no,
Jackie said the navy's ran into the white.
No, my colours never run, Jackie, because I hand wash. So it's not a new table, it's just I've opened the table bigger, but the new chairs. I changed all the chairs out. I wanted bigger French chairs. So,
Pardon me.
I wanted ones with arms at the top of the table, carpet ones, so they're more comfy, because I spend most of my day in the kitchen anyway, and I like to be comfy.
Darren Moore said, if you design some earrings, we will name them after you, the Fox.
Oh, I certainly will, my darling.
And are they free?
Do I get a pair free to actually advertise your company, and I'll wear them on every single live feed I do?
You need to get them made again, Colin said. There is just two.
Honestly, after my Rosa died, no, I went through more dailies than I knew what to do with. And I swear to God, Colin, they just don't do it to my standards.
Hi, Lucy.
They really don't. The young girls and the old bags don't want to do it anymore. You can't find a good Guatemalan like Rosa was. And the young girls that clean, they don't have to clean. She didn't have to use a mop, which got on my wick. I couldn't believe it. Because I don't allow mop buckets, you see, but that's another story.
Russell's just joined.
Hiya, Russell. You late, love?
Amanda Austin's watching.
Hi, Amanda. Lovely to see people from Fort Lauderdale joining us.
Darren Moore said yes.
Good boy. I shall put pen to paper this afternoon. I've got a very good idea, actually, which I was going to ask you to do, but we'll see.
You might regret this.
You might regret this, Darren. You
trust me.
really might. But there again, you're not going to get a more beautiful, sort of mature model than me, are you, really? I mean, I have that length of bone, I can wear anything.
Colin said he's good at polishing.
But I'm not. I bet you are, French polishing. But I'm not a necklace person. I've never liked necklaces. I always feel like a freaking Rottweiler. You know,
Earrings and bracelets.
Big earrings and big bracelets I like, especially on stage, but I'm not a lover of necklaces. I think I only own about half a dozen necklaces, and I don't really wear them. Now and again, I suppose. Right then, so should we start the bake? And then we can chat during and afterwards. I've got a right itch. I'm sure I've got nits again. And I've just got over the worms as well. Right then.
I have to get up.
Yeah, you'll have to get up to film, my sweetheart, because I'll be on the wrong side of you.
Shove that chair in.
I will, my love. God bless you for that. God love and guide you all the days of your life.
Watch Dylan.
Right,
Dylan's
we're going to
there.
make Viennese cookies. Why have you got to be an ear poppy? Yid.
Because he was sitting by me.
Oh, he's my baby boy. He is. Right, I'll have to wash my hand now.
Let me see if the light... No, too dark.
Yeah, you're going to have to go from that side, aren't you? Do you want me here or do you want me there?
Try the other side of that chair.
Do you want this?
Yeah, perfect there.
Is that great? Well, you know also, because you've not flicked this on.
Don't need it on.
Flick that on.
Don't think it'll
and
make...
it'll leave in your light.
It might make a difference.
There you go. Right then, let's just move a few things out.
Ricky said he loves a pearl necklace.
Who does?
Ricky.
You know, it's a year since I've had a pearl necklace, Rick. Swear to God. Swear to God! I used to get them a lot when I was younger. Right then, we're going to make Viennese cookies, okay? You need 2 cookie sheets, preferably if you've got to, or a tray. One lined with baking parchment, the other one with a wire rack and I've lined that one with foil, which that will become more obvious of why I've done that later. Okay, so we're going to do this in the mixer. So let me just take the cover off the mixer, which I forgot to do today. So, in your mixer bowl, that's a nice yawn, David.
Hi, Neil.
Right, all the amounts are on my page, and I will leave them on there on one of the posts. I delete most of the posts because it ties my page up, but I'll leave them on there for a day or so in case you don't get it off this. But this will go to YouTube, and obviously you can watch it and repeat what I'm doing on there. So into your mixer bowl, this is room temperature butter. There's 7 ounces of room temperature butter. Okay, don't use it cold from the fridge, it doesn't work as well. And into that there is, I can't remember how many I put in, 2 ounces of confectioner's sugar.
Put your glasses on.
2 ounces of confectioner's sugar and icing sugar, okay? It must be icing sugar. Don't use granulated sugar, okay? So that goes into your bowl.
Yes, Liam.
What's Liam asking?
He said, "You're tired, David," because I'm yawning.
Right, I'm just going to whip.
The sun makes me tired.
I'm going to whip a tea towel over because obviously it clouds.
With
Start
alcohol.
The mixer on low. Just until you've incorporated the butter and the confectioner's sugar so it becomes one. If you turn it on fast, you'll have a great big cloud of icing sugar everywhere, be all over your kitchen, and also that's obviously reducing the amount that's in the recipe. And it has to be spot on, okay? Because these biscuits are so, cookies, biscuits, whatever you want to call them, are so short that the recipe...
Hi, Anita.
Has Anita just joined
Yes.
us?
How many have you got on today?
That's going to go up high. I've turned the mixer up high and I've come nearer to you so you can hear me over the top of the noise. Put the butter and the sugar together and then turn it up to high once it's incorporated and let it just whip until it becomes a bit light.
Charles said, "Did you sift the flour and the confection sugar before you put it in?"
No, there's no need. There's no need actually nowadays to... In Spain, I would say yes, okay? Because the flour quality in Spain is not quite as good, and neither is the confectioner's sugar. Unless you buy the one from Mercadona Charles in the white plastic tub, it's like a Saxo salt tub with our orange writing. That one's great. Modern flour and sugars are already sifted. We only did that years ago when you bought it loose, and it used to go a bit lumpy and it's to get the lumps out. There's no lumps in it anymore. And all this rubbish when you're making a cake of sifting flour really high to put air into it is a load of old codswallop. It doesn't put any more air into it whatsoever, okay? That's a load of crap. No matter what anybody wants to write in and tell me.
Trevor Davies Cedric said, "Nice to see you back."
What?
Trevor Davies Cedric said, "Nice to see you back."
Oh, thank you, Trevor. I've not been anywhere,
I
love.
think he means you're back.
Oh, that back.
No, don't. That was a joke.
Oh, your joke or
Yeah,
Trevor's?
mine.
Oh, right. Right, make sure you scrape your bowl down.
Hi, Samantha.
Into that bowl now, you are going to put 7 ounces of all-purpose flour, plain flour. Do not use self-raising, okay? So that's 7 ounces into there.
Hi, Marie.
And then on top of that is 2 ounces of cornstarch, corn flour. Okay, again, all available in Mercadona Charles before people start saying to me in Spain, I can't get hold of that. Yeah.
Afternoon, Mark.
Do the same thing. Which Mark?
Spain.
Hiya, Mark. Hey, my darling. How are you? Once you've got the flour in, do the same thing again. Start your mixer on slow. And this is a really, really quick beat. You don't have to beat this for a long time because if you do, you're going to stiffen it. I'll explain why.
Kyle, he said, I'm just a mop cap with fringe today, it's too hot.
Well, I was going to do a bandeau with a fringe, but I couldn't be bothered, so I just put a brush through.
A mop cap? What's a mop cap?
Like I wore in pantomime. Remember the big white hat I had in pantomime with the frill around it? When I opened in the first costume, like round
Yeah.
frill.
No.
That's a mop cap. But mine was obviously exaggerated because it was pantomime.
Hiya, Bobby Grinder.
Right, hiya Bob. Again, lovely people joined us from America.
Paul White has
That's
just
the most
joined.
Hi Nancy, that's the most you need to mix that, okay? You don't need to overbeat it. As soon as I've scraped this down, I'll get David to come in and show you.
Bobby, have you just got up, love?
It's a really loose dough, okay? It will come...
Do I need to show them?
Yeah, you can bring the camera in.
There you go.
Okay, so you've got like a loose dough. Okay, so I said don't overbeat it. The reason you don't overbeat flour is because if it's a recipe that needs a lot of beating with flour, I will say so. If you overbeat flour, you start to make the gluten work in the flour, which will make the pastry or the dough or whatever you're making become tough if it's overbeaten. Okay, so that's the reason.
Nicola, are you getting all this?
Nicola?
Yeah.
I can imagine Nicola.
She's still watching.
Well,
are you writing it all down?
She won't. She'll just buy them from Argos. That's all she'll do. Gonna need a piping bag, kittens. If you've not got a piping bag, you're buggered. The only other thing I can suggest you do if you've not got piping bags and nozzles is to use a plastic Ziploc bag. Fill the Ziploc bag and then cut the corner off. But really you need the nozzle as well. Okay? I always fold the bag down my hand. Unless it's a cream, I put it over a jug.
Jackie said I prefer to stiffen it.
She prefers to say, well, she would her.
I'm loose too, Paul said. Bobby said, quiet. I'm trying to hear how not to overbeat it.
Do you know, everything I do, people have to find some filthy connotation. They really, really do. Everything I do. Nobody can actually just take it at face value. I'm sure when Nigella or somebody else is doing something, people are not thinking, oh, she's beating.
Hi, Ange, how are you? Hi, Holly.
Right,
It's warm in his kitchen, Jesus Christ.
You think it's warm?
Yeah.
I don't think it's warm at all.
I'm going to pass out.
I don't know how you can be warm when you lived in Spain for all those years in all that heat.
Because you got used to it. You don't get used to it here because we don't have it so often.
I don't find it warm. So when it's about 110 in the shade, then I find it warm.
What's
right?
Tracy Sulphur said, I don't know what I want more, your kitchen or your wardrobe, looking amazing as bloody always.
Thank you, darling. ASOS. The whole thing's ASOS. Okay. Most of my day stuff's ASOS. Right. I've fitted the pastry bag, the piping bag, with a star nozzle, the largest one you've got or you can get hold of, okay? The bigger it is, the better.
Nick.
And you're going to bring them onto the tray, and it's very, very stiff. So there you go. You can all make a joke now about stiff, and the easiest way to snap it is do it with a pair of scissors.
It's like a dog turd.
Okay, make sure they're spaced apart.
God, it is stiff, ain't it?
Yeah.
Does it have to be?
Of course it's stiff. Well, I can't make it any... If you make it soggy, it won't work. Don't overcrowd.
Nicola said, yeah, she's been taking notes. She got lost the first 2 minutes and Terry looks skinny. I'm sure she doesn't eat all those cakes.
I don't eat them, Nicola. You can bring it back up to my face.
I am.
And I'm also on a diet. And I'm also taking carb blockers and oral stat as well. So I'm adamant by the time lockdown's over, I've lost about 2 stone. Because I have got size 10 dresses that I can't get into and I want to do.
Paul White had said, Bobby Grinder, a great porn name. It is actually, isn't it?
It is actually, yeah. And he looks like he does porn. Okay, so as you can see, you're bringing them across. Try to keep them as flat and as straight as possible.
Hi, Julie. Julie said, "Are you both? Hope you're both good and got to watch this food. Always looks amazing." That's my Julie, my cousin.
Yeah. Hi, Julie. It's all in the wrist action, you see. So, don't overpipe and don't put that in the fridge, okay? So, if you're going to do, normally I would do 2 to 3 trays full and bake them all at the same time. Just for the purpose of this, I'm not. Okay?
Jackie said, sometimes it's better soggy, goes in easier, I find.
Is that right, Max? Well, you see, when you've got a slack hole like you'd know. So that's how they should be, spaced apart like so, on your lined sheet, and they are now going to go into the oven. Dilly, you're going to have to move, my darling. Mummy's striding over you.
It's fine, come and lay here by Daddy's feet. Come on. Good boy. Come and lay here. Good boy.
Right, they've gone in a preheated oven, 180. for about 20 minutes, okay? Keep an eye on them because they will catch really, 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 really quickly and you don't want them too dark. Now, like all good shows, I have some that I prepared earlier, okay? That's what they will come out like. They don't spread,
like chips.
They don't get bigger. They look a bit like churros that you do chocolate and churros with, okay? Yeah, don't finger everyone, darling.
It's like shortbread.
Ish. It's a lot shorter though, a hell of a lot shorter. We're going to coat the ends with chocolate. I'm going to do something, you can use anything, white chocolate, dark chocolate, what is so.
Stephen Wood said, how do you keep those oval plates on the wall?
They're on plate.
They're on plate
wires, darling.
Wires, yeah,
They're on
racks, whatever you call them.
Pull out and hang. I use, if I'm coating anything in chocolate, I use cheap store. I never use cooking chocolate, by the way. It's revolting. It's the most horrible thing you can ever use. Don't use it. It's disgusting. I don't buy expensive chocolate chips. Too expensive. This is Aldi bars of chocolate. I think they're 20p, 20 pence, which I know in the States, Bobby and other people that are watching on the States, I know places like Publix and that do their own candy bar. Just plain chocolate, dark chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate. Whatever you want to use, or use a mixture of all three, okay?
Jackie said, as her HRT patch slipped, she's right mardy today.
Me?
Yeah.
Shut up, Jackie. Mouthy cow.
And she said, finger me instead, darling. I don't know who she's replying to on that one.
Right, so we broke the chocolate up.
I'm using white chocolate, Gary said.
Yeah, I've got white. This is a bar of white that I'm using because me and Mummy like white chocolate.
What Pauline said, what if it's a gas oven?
Pauline, I'm not too sure because I'm actually just about to change
What,
to a gas
what number's
oven,
that on?
Which it's 180.
Would you say probably
an
about a
electric
4?
Stove. I think that's about gas mark 4.
Probably about
Pauline.
4.
I'm not too
4 or
sure.
5. You might be able to Google it, Pauline. It might give you the equivalent.
Right, to temper chocolate, my other trick is don't start putting it over. I need a spoon, my darling. Can you just let me into that drawer? Don't start doing cans of boiling water with dishes. Oh, absolutely. It's the most antiquated, ridiculous thing to ever do. Whip it in the microwave. Put it in the microwave and don't walk away. Every few seconds, just keep opening the door until it's melted. White chocolate will melt quicker than milk chocolate or dark chocolate, okay? And it's a quicker burning temperature. So the principle I'm showing you here, we'll do some with the milk chocolate on as well.
Can I have one of them?
Keep an eye on your oven. You can when they're coated, not at the moment, my darling.
Why not without a coat on it?
Because I need to coat them. It's part of a programme. You can't just eat one for eating sake.
Gary said I'm on a 180 on electric, is that right? No, you need...
Yes, 180 on electric.
You said 140.
So 180.
I asked you what you was on.
No,
You
I
said 140.
180 and
Oh,
I said
apologise.
140.
Yeah, you're right, Gary.
180, Gary, on electric. I'm just about to change to a gas oven. When lockdown's over and I could go in a store and actually look at one, I don't want to buy one online. So that'll be a new one for me because I've always had electric ovens but gas hobs, and in here I've got all electric and I don't like it.
Nicholas told me to eat one, so I have to.
Nicola can mind her own business.
I have to eat it.
Okay, keep bringing the chocolate out the microwave. It will only take moments. Don't melt masses of chocolate at the same time, okay?
Jackie said, fuck her, just eat one.
That's nice. Lovely language.
I am, look.
Don't melt masses of chocolate like I've told you 3 bars because you'll need 3 bars to make up all of the batter that we've
Thank you,
today.
Karen.
Don't melt all the 3 bars at once because once you've got it melted down, it will start to set and go gelatinous.
180 is gas mark 4.
Oh, it's gas mark 4, 180. Great, there you go. So you're going to have to help me out with that when I get my gas oven out. So just keep...
Love it, wait till I finish, David. No, I couldn't wait, Julie. I'll have another one with chocolate on later.
Right, there you go. Your white chocolate is fully melted.
I don't like white chocolate, so
No,
I won't dip it in that.
I'll do some thingy chocolate for you.
Holly said, David, heat one and don't listen to Terry. I never do, love.
Yeah. I bet you don't.
Dilly.
Right, what we do is now, when you've got your chocolate melted, hold it in the middle. Darling, can you keep the camera up? I know. Keep it in the middle, and then you dip one end, 2 end, and then onto your wire rack. And the reason for the foil is because it will drip through and it's easily to clean up because you can't reuse the chocolate that drips through. Okie doke. Let it set out the fridge, and once it's actually started to set, you can refrigerate the tray so that they set quicker.
Hi, Aidan.
So, is that Heidi? Hi, Heidi.
Hi, John. John's watching from Belfast.
How are you? Hi, John. How are you as well, my love? What have we done there? 2, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do another white one, and then we'll melt some dark chocolate as well. So, as I said to you, it couldn't be simpler, and they're absolutely stunning, obviously just as a cookie, but they're absolutely stunning as well to serve on the side of rice pudding or a yoghurt or something like that. Come out absolutely wonderful. Okay, so we'll do some dark chocolate. Do you have any questions while I do this?
No. Peter
Peter
Bocock's drooling.
Peter Bocock's what?
Drooling.
You're drooling, Peter. Well, Peter, you're a good cook anyway, so...
Is it?
Yeah. So just put some more chocolate in here. I'm going to melt some more chocolate down. Let me just put this in the trash. I have to clear the decks. I can't stand stuff all over. And the trash is kept in the pantry because I can't stand those out either.
Is this dark chocolate?
Start your micro. This is milk. I'll do some dark ones for you.
No, you don't have to. Milk's
I'll
fine.
do dark as well. That's what you love. I just didn't get all the bars of chocolate out because I knew I wasn't doing the whole amount. So everybody's following. I told you it was pissing.
Gary said, I've just dipped one in a hole. I just dipped one in. Didn't realise you were just doing the ends.
Yeah, you didn't know that. You can do that if you,
You can
want
do
to.
it, but it's really messy, isn't
It's
it?
actually easy. If you're going to dip the whole thing, use either a pair of tongs or 2 forks, okay? When I make Twix bars, I do that, obviously, because you've got to put the... And the mess, I'm covered in it, honestly. That's one of the reasons I've not done the Twix bars on the cookery programme. Let me get in the drawer, honey.
Nicola said, what pantomimes have you been in?
I only did one. I was in Dick Whittington. Our Nicola asked
Yeah.
that. It was Dick Whittington, Nick, about...
Have you seen Dick?
3 years ago. It was 10 miles to London and still no sign of Dick. So, and I wouldn't rule it out again. I absolutely loved it and I would love to do pantomime again. But it seems to be a bit of a closed shop, and a lot of the producers and things that are producing the pantomimes and the casting directors, there's obviously somebody with them has put the knife in and twisted it, but I don't get asked to do it.
Paul said he loves that top, but wants to roll 10 pennies along the lines to see if he wins.
Reach Paul.
Whitehead.
Nancy. What, like those things in Blackpool? Thank you.
Barry
You've
Day-
seen me in this before, Nance, anyway.
Barry Day said, are you joining Jane McDonald on a cruise? Looking fab.
Yeah, fucking sure. I'd like to join Jane McDonald on a cruise and tip her over the edge.
Gary said he's done the ends on the rest. Made a mess.
Yeah,
It
it's
would do if
okay.
you're dipping the hole in.
It's okay, but now you realise why you have a tray, because if you put those on something flat, the chocolate will stick, and when you try to get them off, it will break.
Gary, you'll have to send us pictures.
Okay.
Or a picture.
There you go. And hence now why, you know, I said don't melt dozens of bars of chocolate down all at the same time. Okay. So we'll do some with milk chocolate. I can't believe, Gary, you've actually cooked with me at the same time.
I suppose it's quite easy to do this one, isn't it?
To do, but my friend Sue in London does that. Now, I couldn't do that. If I watch something, I have to watch it about 3 times before I even attempt to do it.
But Gary's only got to listen, I suppose, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he's listening, but you've also got to see what I'm doing. It's
If
like
he
when
was
I watch
prepared,
it,
if he prepared all his ingredients like you said last night or whatever.
You see, TV cooks, the only TV cooks I actually like, I quite like
Gino.
Nigella. No, I like Gino for other reasons. But I don't like TV chefs, can't stand them. I like Nigella and I love Mary Berry, the Claw. I love Mary the Claw Berry. I adore her. Mary's a cook, not
The
a
Claw.
chef. And Mugen the Claw as
I'm
well.
hungry now, Mark said.
She's a cook. I can't stand TV chefs, so I will record things that Mary does and people that I like, you know. And Ina Garten, who I love, adore Ina.
She's
lately.
American.
But I have to record it and watch it about 3 or 4 times before I attempt to do it. even though I've got the recipe written down. I couldn't do it like Gary's just done and do it live with me. I think that, but Sue does that in London.
Gary said he
does that in
prepared.
London.
He prepared it all this morning. Otherwise, he would have got confused. Nicola's laughing at the claw.
So you've actually done what I've told you to do. Weigh everything out, put it in bowls, and you're away. We're just going to check the oven. I'll just check the oven with my claw. Do you know, I hope she doesn't ever see this and I'm calling her the claw, the poor woman.
Nicola loves things like that.
Sake, but she would. Just sick as you.
Sue Davies said, what about James Martin? I like him.
Yeah.
He's the one that does the Sunday programme, isn't it?
James is a nice person.
Yeah.
But, right, I'm going to show you these. These are cooked, okay? So that was exactly...
Leave Mary alone, Mark said. They're just
I was
idol.
looking at the clock. I adore Mary Berry. I think she's fabulous. They took exactly 9 minutes, okay? Don't, with other cookies, you take them off the tray and let them cool on a rack. Don't take those off the heat tray, okay? The metal tray out the oven. Let them cool on the tray, which is what gives it the crispness, okay, to the inside. And they must obviously be stone cold before you start dipping them in chocolate. Okay.
Paul Hollingwood. No, don't like him.
No, can't stand Paul Hollywood. Arrogant, nasty.
So are you cooking the other ones later?
Over self-opinion. Yes, I'll use
what's
the
left
rest
in
of
there?
the batter up. Yeah, I'll make a bigger batch. No, I can't stand chefs that are restaurant and hotel chefs. Why are you not looking at me?
Oh, sorry. Because I was gonna pan in on these and say, Nicola, I'll drop you one off tomorrow for your birthday. If you're lucky.
So we could sit down because everything's out of the oven. I told you it was a really quick and easy bake. I'm not going to take those off the tray because obviously they're still dripping. But they can probably go. Have I got room in the fridge? Yeah, I have.
One could go in my mouth.
Okay, do you want to eat one while the chocolate's wet? Take one.
This one, here.
Okay. But don't give that Dylan because it's got chocolate on it.
I know, I'll eat
Give
the
him
end.
the other one. Dogs don't have chocolate, it kills them. So we'll let those set and then they'll probably be set before we finish the show. Why am I moving a chair backwards and forwards to actually come and sit down? I don't know what I'm doing. Right, so sit down, babe. We can sit. So we'll go on about. I'll tell you why I don't like chefs once Davey's finished chomping on that and sitting down. So has everybody got that? Has everybody got the amount
Nicola said only one.
Snuff? And as I said, I always try to find things easy for you to do. No point doing stuff that I can't bake within the hour's show. And, you know, sometimes, I do one that I've made earlier. But I'm not going to do ridiculous things that take forever. It's supposed to be quick and easy. And that's also really cheap. Because if you actually break down the cost of that, you wouldn't buy a pack of that amount for what that's cost us. I would say the whole cost of that whole thing is about £1.75 for everything, the butter, everything that's in it. So, and you're not going to buy £1.75 handmade cookies to that amount, are you?
Mark from Spain.
And if you're in the States, Pepperidge Farm cookies that do those as well, they're like $4 or $5. So, no, much easier. So, Mark's telling me what, love?
Put the coffee on, I'm on my way round.
Good, Mark. They are lovely for a little coffee clutch. If you're having a clutch in the afternoon.
Fanny Craddock, Karen
I do
said.
like a coffee clutch. I do miss it.
You like Fanny Craddock, don't you?
Yeah, love Fanny. I used to adore Fanny Craddock. I just don't like chefs that, darling, why don't you sit down? He says, stood up. Could you be moaning your legs are aching in a minute? Honey.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just reading.
I don't like chefs on television that are restaurant chefs, okay? That are full on. We don't live in restaurants, I've always said this, and they cook things in the most ridiculous way, the way they're saying, and trust me, they don't, the way they're saying they cook it in a restaurant, which is an unadulterated load of bullcloth, yeah? You know, I show you the easiest way around it. If that would have been a chef on television now, they would have been showing you to temper that chocolate with a pan of hot water and balancing the bowl over it and slowly doing this and don't let it get caught and do all this crap. There's just no need to do it. And we live in houses. We don't. This is why I do like people like Mary Berry and Nigella. Nigella cooks in her own house, so you can see that it's real. You know, I can't stand it when it's on a filling set.
Jackie said she used to fancy James Martin when she was a wee girl.
I think James Martin's a very, very charismatic, good-looking boy. I really do. I think he's gorgeous, to be honestly truthful. And I do like watching for that reason. And I like watching Gino for that reason.
Paul Whitehead said, any news when the pubs will reopen, even just a beer garden? No news whatsoever.
Well, Davy's just said no news. I've read something.
Don't read anything until
I've
you're
read
told.
a couple of things, and I'm not saying I've read things on Facebook. I've read government guidelines online, and there is rumours it will be June because all the bars,
Won't be June.
All the bars are open in Spain. but they're saying when we do open, they will have to be social distancing. So it would be very difficult for us at weekends, obviously, because we have Chris on and Black Ivory of the Drag DJs, and it's a very packed disco environment on a Friday and Saturday night. So the only way we could do it with the social distancing, we would have to remove all the tables from the bar, so there was no seats, and then we'd have to use the outside beer garden and the front terrace and spread people. That's the way I'm gathering that.
No, because no drinks are allowed outside
after 8 o'clock. It's got to be social distancing, and drinks outside are allowed outside as long as they're in plastic glasses. So we would have to buy plastic glasses and provide that. That's the way they're talking at the moment.
Bullshit. We won't be doing that anyway.
So, well, if it means we can open.
Gary Barlow said, I'm proper impressed with that. What I've done today, I'll send a pic later. Well done, you.
Send me a picture, Gary. I love to see what everybody's made. And everybody makes it, send me a picture. And don't be frightened, by the way, on Facebook that it says you can't tag me. If you send the post, I then see the post and release them to my page. You just can't send it directly to my page because I had people sending filth. So that's why. Not that I don't like filth, but there's kids on my page, so I don't really want that on.
Jamie, who do you think is the boss? I don't get you. Can't you tell who the boss is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Charles said, I have seen these biscuits before, double dipped, and with chocolate dipped in and sugar and nuts, etc.
Yeah, I've seen. You could do that as well. While the chocolate's wet, if you want to dip them in ground nuts on each end as well, great. There's lots of connotations you can do them. If you're going to do them for kids, dip them in the chocolate and then into hundreds and thousands, so they've got bright coloured ends. Absolutely lovely. I do things like that, but I wasn't going to go to that extent, Charles. Today, that's technically how they should look. But you can do all those lovely things with them. So, but you do it while the chocolate's wet, obviously. So you would have a bowl of whatever from that to that. Okay.
People have been social distancing from Yoda with Slimbacks for the past 11 years, Charles said.
People have social distanced from Yoda and Slimbacks, love, for 30 years. Trust me, she stinks to high heaven. You should have seen the state of her when she was shouting up to me from the terrace the other day. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, if all goes according to plan, even though David doesn't think it will, I hope it will, that we'll be open by June.
No, it won't be.
I think we'll be late June, personally.
Next year.
I always don't talk so stupid.
Won't be June, I can tell you now.
I think it will. I'll give you June, late June, July, I'm hoping. I'm hoping we get some of the summer, because I've got some lovely summer dresses I want to wear.
Mark, you like it like that, apparently.
Well, it's lovely to see that the Costa del Sol bars are opening up again with social distancing and restaurants. Cordigo is open in Torremolinos from
Thursday.
I think it's Thursday this week. That's tomorrow. So they open from Thursday, which is fantastic for Ian and Christian. Angels on the beachfront in Benalmádena, that's opening this week as well. So it's really good. If they're doing it, we will follow suit, okay? But I can understand what they're saying, if we have this huge surge of people catching it again. But what do we believe? Do we believe it or not? You know, it's like Ripley's believe it or not. You never know. And
yeah, you're right, Gary, we do.
Shops open next week.
Cheeky. Gary said, you guys need to hurry up and open so we can come and have a visit.
Of course we do. That's why I want us to be open, but I just want trying to be a bit optimistic.
Mark said I'm cheeky.
I'm missing everybody. I want
Mark, I know
to
you.
Down
Remember?
Mark Nurkema.
Yeah.
Or we know Mark only too well.
Heather said phase 2 next week. Yep. More than likely.
What's phase 2?
Phase 2 on Corona.
I don't understand what phase... See, people have to explain that to me because I don't quite understand. My friend Deanie McGrath usually fills me in properly. What does phase 2
What
mean?
if we all wore dental dams?
Dental dens.
What? Paul?
Yeah, well, they're like condoms that you put in your mouth for obvious reasons.
Right, okay. Hi, Busby.
You say, hiya, Buzz. Done some with white chocolate for you. So you don't know, do you, really? I know shops are opening again next week. That I've seen. I've seen that shops are opening next week.
Hi, Miss J.
Good afternoon, Jackie. How are you?
Phase 2 is schools and non-essential shopping opening.
Yeah, that's what I said. So I know shops. So that's what phase 2 is.
They're opening from Monday.
From Monday.
Outside markets as well.
Oh, good. So that's nice. You know, if things are starting to get a little bit back to normal. I don't think we'll go fully back to normal for a long time. I really, really don't. I really don't think I think it'll be a long time. I think it'll be a long time before...
Hi, Ali.
Hi,
the
Al.
Booking Union.
Hi, Ali. How are you, my darling? I hope you're feeling better, Al. That's one of our lovely neighbours from the Booking Union on Union Street in Oldham. He's not been very well, so it's nice to see you up and about, Alan, watching me. So with any luck, we will. You know, we just don't know, do we? Every week's going to be different. You just got to wait.
Then phase 3 is pubs. Yeah.
Yeah, phase 3 is
That'll
pubs.
be
That's good.
January time.
You know, you are such a pessimist. I think if they're going to do phase 2 next week, I think it will be the end of June, beginning of July.
No.
But I think they will give us the most ridiculous rules and regulations, which is going to be very, very hard to upkeep. Very, very hard. So, we'll see, won't
Your
we?
phases are very different to ours here in Spain. Yeah, I bet they are, Mark.
Oh yeah, totally different, Mark. Totally. I'm completely clued up on the Spain one because it's totally logical the way it's been done.
Sue said he's still shielding till the end of June.
Am I shielded until the end of June?
Yeah.
I go out. I have been going out now the last couple of weeks to the shops and things like that, but I am masked and gloved. Okay, so I was told not to do at all. The reason I was told to completely isolate is because I've got a bad heart. So and I've got also severe asthma and other things wrong with me. So I was told not to go out at all. But it just got a bit ridiculous. So I thought, right, I'm masked up. That's it.
Gary, that's exactly what we said. How on earth is it going to work, social distancing in a pub? Impossible.
Well, I think it's impossible. This is why I was saying they're going to make you do it, that you're only allowed so many people in at a time, and bars like us, which we've got a front terrace and a beer garden, we're quite lucky because we can get people outside and distanced. We don't know about the
Ali said,
we're all guessing.
hope you're good, hope you're okay.
I'm great, Ali.
Mark said, still in phase 1, locked in and boarded up.
Mark, you're still in phase 1. See, Costa del Sol, they've been released.
Why, Mark?
Because each town is different.
Yeah, but they should be better. They're further up, away from
each
people.
Town is different, which is the way it should be here. I still say...
Sue's not been out since the end of February.
I
Well
still
done,
say
Sue.
what they should do is open everything up, ish, I'm adding, but do blockade that you can't leave your own town. That would be the easiest way to do it, as they did in Spain. Stop travel. Do you know what I mean? Unless it's fully essential, i.e. going to work. But if they're going to allow people to travel from city to city to city, certain cities have got a higher amount and certain cities have got a lower amount. So in my opinion, if they stopped the travel and you had to have a travel pass, I know somebody said to me, well, that's going like the war and all the rest, but talk.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
You know, well, I would if it was like the war. Oh, I'd get my hair up in wind sweeps again, bring back rationing, it'd be fabulous, I'd be quitting. But to me, that would be the way to do it. And then people could live a more normal life within their own city. So say the whole of Manchester would be one, and then Birmingham, Liverpool, and just stop the travel from each city.
To answer your question, Jackie, no.
What does Jackie want to know?
Do the government send you letters to keep you updated with what's happening?
Don't send us frick all.
Because we're in a pub. No, not one fucking thing.
Not a note.
I thought I'd read that big
I did have a
article
note the other week
soon.
off Tony Blair when he was the Prime Minister. I had a lovely note off him, but I can't read that out in public.
Limit of people at a time, I think, but won't that lose business? Of course, Gary will.
Of course it will, Gary. That will only work for pubs that are daytime and nighttime full-on drinking pubs. Pubs like us that survive on cabaret and weekend trade where we're very, very busy and discotheque and dancing and all the rest of it, it's going to be very difficult for us. Very, very difficult. An ordinary pub that you drive to and you sit outside and you have a drink and they've not got anything on and they're not relying on the entertainment to draw people in, that's a totally different thing. Where at the moment, most of the pubs in Oldham town centre, not in Greater Oldham, in the town centre, we all rely on weekend trade with some form of entertainment, be it karaoke, singers, DJs, blah, 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 blah. So we just don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know why they don't say knock all your windows out, because I'll willingly put the fucking windows in, so it's all open out, and that's it, we're outside constantly. Chuck something right through until the glass goes right up the cart road. Fabulous.
Heather said we're all on phase 1 until Monday. Yeah.
Where's Heather?
She didn't say.
Oh. Where are you, Heather?
Yeah, in England, phase
you're
1
England.
until Monday.
Oh, right, okay, I'm with you. Yeah. There's that many Heathers on my page, I never know. So don't forget, if you do the cookies, post a picture.
Yeah, Gary said, I was going to say, the videos you do of us, the videos I have saw from your pub, you're jam-packed. Exactly, how can you do social distancing?
You can't, it's
on a weekend, you can't.
Weekend is like a football match in here. Friday and Saturday, you can't move. It's absolutely solid. We have to take all the bar stools out and things because of the amount of people. So it's very, very difficult to do that in this environment.
Mark was saying a lot of bars are being fined in Spain. 30% of bars, but being fined left, right, and centre, so that there's a lot not opening.
Yeah, well, they will do, because some of them are just being greedy. And I won't say the name of it, Mark, but it's a very, very famous bar restaurant in Marbella. And they did a video of them open the other day for the first day. And I've got to say, even I was appalled. There was no social distancing whatsoever. Every table was absolutely packed. There were no...
Oh, whoever's in Spain.
Somebody's back was no further from me to this chair, so that is not, So they will get fined.
Gary said the minute we're open, he's there.
Good, Gary. The minute we're open, I want you here, kid. I want everybody here. And I'm going to hold everybody to this as well. Me and David have made a list. We have made a list.
And it's a long, long list.
It's a long list. We have made a list of all these people that are threatening to visit us once we reopen, because they've loved all the live shows and the shows I've been doing on Sunday. I've not been doing it for the good of my health. So we have got this list, and if you do not come and message us, you will get hate mail. I'm going to make
Death threats.
Death threats and everything. Honestly, shit parcels.
Shit bags and everything.
The lot. That Nicola better be in here now.
She's still watching.
And she will be. She's probably watching and flicking through the Argos catalogue at the same time. Oh.
No, you're right, Gary, we can't. Yes, Dean, I'm sure you and Joey will be over.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to see Dean and Joey. I'm sorry about that cough. I've got this turned up freaking too high again.
Okay.
So I have a habit of holding it in my hand, and as I do, it turns it up. Why are you showing half a pint of lager?
Because I need another one.
I'm sure you do.
I do.
Right, so...
I will be there for sure. I know you will, Nicola.
Oh, I bet you will, Nick. Argos catalogue under your arm. Something on from Primark.
Yes, Mark. Charles, you were.
What's Charles saying?
I so promise I'll be over. I remember I remember the last time I was out drinking with Nana in the Masquerade.
Yeah, the Masquerade in Liverpool. My God, we were slaughtered.
That's about 3 years ago, Charles.
I do miss the Masquerade in Liverpool. I really do. I can't see summer tours and things happening this year. That I really can't see, because summer will be bleeding over by the time we get to do it. So I don't know, and I've not spoke to my agent yet neither, so I don't quite know where that's going to stand. Theatres I can't see opening that quickly.
No, they're all boarded up. Everything's boarded up till next year.
Unless they do row after row alternate. So we'll see how it goes. We just any luck. I'm just hoping we're going to get a little bit of results. A little bit. Even if it's late summer, it'd be really nice, wouldn't it? And to see everybody. Because it'd feel really strange that we've not long taken the Christmas decorations down. And
we're putting them back up.
Putting them back up again to reopen, won't we? I mean, and what was sad was we bought all the decorations for Easter to completely decorate the bar out for Easter, and none of it got put up. It was all in boxes, so...
Well, it'll come in handy for next year,
Well, it will. It'll come in. Everything comes
Unless
in.
I burn it.
It does. Well, you probably will. Set it all on fire, bank it up against the wall, and light the shit. And then bang you. That's usually what you say. So, I did have something to tell you all, and I can't think what it was. I hope everybody, by the way, managed to tune in to the charity telethon thing we did live on Monday. I don't know what we raised on it, because once I'd come off live, my feed to that stopped. So
Gary said he's having a shower bang from... Shower bang?
Shower bang.
How'd you say it? Shower bang. From Salford when we reopen.
Oh, get a good shower trip. It'd be lovely. Like an handbag express, Gary. We used to call them handbag expresses years ago. Because years ago, we see when I was young, all the city centre bars on quieter nights, they used to put free showers on coaches, buses for the American people. They'll think we're insane with all this. They used to put free buses on and take us to other cities, to other nightclubs, and we used to call them the handbag express. They used to be fabulous times. Fabulous. But that was like the late 70s, early 80s. Don't seem to do that anymore. It's a bit dog eat dog now. What are you replying to on there? I can see you doing this.
I'm trying to reply to Sue.
Which Sue?
My Sue.
What's she desperate to be replied to now?
You should just put a comment, Scar.
Oh.
Because the camera come on me.
Oh, right.
It won't let me reply though on your shit phone.
It's shit phone. How can it be a shit phone if it's your old phone?
Yeah, mine's a new one.
But this is what makes me laugh every time David gets a new phone. Is he's better? And he's You know, when he had that phone, my phone before that shit, this takes much better photographs. It does this better.
Can't
it does
reply
that
to you,
better.
Sue. I'll send you a message.
Doesn't. Right, well, we're sort of at time. Thanks for everybody to join us. I can't remember what the hell it was.
Oh, well done, Jackie, love.
What's Jackie done?
She's just having a wee raspberry and pineapple cider. Fuck it, she said.
Oh, good girl.
That's my third, love.
You may as well, Jackie. I mean, and you do look the type, Jackie, for cider. You really do. I'm surprised you're actually pouring it in a glass and not drinking it from the bottle.
Oh, thanks, Sue.
Playing a park outside the Gaubles.
Sue said it should have said scary, not scar. Cheeky cow. Yeah, it was a bit close, though.
It was a bit close. He does have a habit of doing it really, really close onto you.
That's better, look. From a distance. Oh, look at that.
Everybody will actually think that you are permanently naked, sat in the kitchen, constantly naked, and he's not. Fancy not putting a shirt on.
I'm warm, and it's summer. And
you can tell he's in the kitchen, not in the drawing room. I would never allow him in the drawing room with no shirt.
I'm embracing my...
You're embracing
fat.
who you are. You're not fat. Don't talk so silly. You're 50. You're allowed a little bit of middle-age spread.
Just.
Well, yeah.
Oh, we're singing Sunday, Nicola said. Why do you want to come and join in, Nick?
You want to come and join? Do you want us to do a show on Sunday? We could do a show on Sunday.
We can do the change show that we said we was going to do this Sunday.
We'll have a crack at doing some costume changes.
Miss you too, Sue.
Okay, so we'll have a crack at that. So we will do a live show on Sunday, 8 PM Sunday night.
There you go, Gary. That's answered your question.
As Gary just asked the same thing.
When you back live.
So we'll be back live on Sunday night, 8 o'clock, with the full cabaret show, and we'll try and do some costume changes. God help me.
And after that, we might stay on live to do some, I don't know, a bit of camp.
We'll see what we're going to
show.
do. It will either be a live show or we might do a chat show sat at the bar and get leathered drunk. Depends.
Mail us, see which one you want.
So yeah, do a quote. So you can, if you want us to do the live show of the cabaret and the singing, yeah, or do you want us to do like we did for Davey's birthday and sit at the bar and chat with everybody and get leathered? We could do either, and I don't mind getting drunk. You don't either, do you?
No.
Because we don't drink alcohol.
Jackie sent a private message.
We don't drink alcohol, really, do we?
I don't touch a drop.
No, we're teetotal.
Teetotal, me.
Honestly, I'm temperance. I've gone fully temperance in the last few months.
People said that, yay.
You believe that? It's
Gary
true
said,
and right
yay,
in this
Sunday.
bag.
A chat, James said.
James said a chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll have a think about it.
Tony Lewis Condi's just arrived. As we're leaving.
Tony Lewis Condi's just arrived at the end of the show. Miss Conde, I actually had you down, tagged and everything on the main post when it first went out. You've only just joined us. What have you been doing? Watching that poor Lulu work all day while you're doing nothing, sat in your fat idle ass.
Nicola said, singing, then sit at the bar. That was piss funny watching you two.
Singing and sit at the bar. Well, we could
Singing,
do that.
then sit at the bar.
We could do that. But we can't do the
Chat.
change show if we're going to do that. We could do a couple of songs and then go and sit at the bar.
I'd love a chat show on Sunday, Shirley said.
Do
Gary
that.
said chat.
Our Shirley, airport show.
No, quite a few people are saying chat.
Okay, we'll do a chat show. That's what you want. We'll do a chat show then on Sunday.
Chat because we can all interact, but don't mind either. You're both amazing guys. That's from Gary.
Oh, thank you, Gary. We appreciate that. We're just a little old couple, you know.
We might just do a chat then, but if it's going to be Sunday, we'll probably do it earlier than 8 o'clock.
No, we'll do it still.
Maybe 3 in the afternoon and go through till midnight.
No, we'll do it from 8 o'clock. You are not drinking from 3 in the afternoon.
Aye again, Phil.
So I'll do.
Tony wants costume changes.
I'll do Sunday.
Please,
show.
please, he
Which
said.
Tony?
Conde.
Conde. If you would do, you fucking nuisance. I'll see. We'll work it out.
Might do a few costume changes, then we'll stay live after and go into the bar.
Yeah, we might do that.
Drunk chat, Diane said. Yeah, we'll do that, Diane. We'll do both. We'll give them what they want.
We'll see what we can do. Well, we've got 2 weeks. This week we could do that. Next week we could do a chat show.
Why have we only got 2 weeks?
I'm just saying we don't have to do everything in one show. Spread it out a bit. We don't know how long we banged up.
We could do it in the week instead of a cooking show. We could go chat again on the night time, couldn't
No,
we?
because I've got my cooking show on a Wednesday, so we will do Sunday. Sunday we'll do live from the bar.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll do.
That's what we'll do. We'll do live from the bar on Sunday.
Right then.
Yeah, we're at time. Honestly, we've rambled on and on and on today. So thanks for joining us. Don't forget to post your photographs if you make the cookies. Love to see what you've done. Any questions I will answer. If you want me to answer a question, by the way, please send it to me. Don't put it on this post under this because I don't see them all. There's that many comments. I can't see everything that's on it. for some unbeknown reason. It'll all be on, this will go onto YouTube later on tonight as well. So we will see you on Sunday, 8 o'clock sharp. If we're doing a chat show, don't forget to have some questions ready to ask us. Don't just sit there and we've got nothing to talk about.
Just for you, John.
Got to be able to ask questions. Which John?
John Stevens.
What does John Stevens want?
Naked chat.
Naked chat. No. No, John.
Bye, everybody.
I might just sit in bra and pants at the bar.
Bye, Nicola. Bye, Tony.
See you all. Have a lovely afternoon. Enjoy the rest of the day and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.